What's up, everyone? Welcome to popculture.com's new and improved group chat where we talk all about the reality TV news that we care about and that you should probably know about. I'm Anna Rumor.
I'm Jose Bastidas.
And I'm Jameson Brown.
Guys, this week is a week of heartbreak this week. Two power couples, one more power than the other, has broken up. And I'm talking about Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott and Tyler Cameron and Gigi Hadid. They're kaput.
Ugh, thoughts and prayers all around. Really upsetting.
Yeah, so we're going to mourn that today. We're going to throw those relationships a nice old celebration of life. And then we're going to talk about my favorite show, The Masked Singer, which I brought up last week and then bullied everyone into talking about more this week. And going over all of the crazy stuff that's happened on Dancing with the Stars because we've got another injury out, a possible showmance. No, not a real showmance. And all sorts of crazy stuff. We got an exclusive with Jenna Johnson that I will talk about and tell you all about what she and Karamo are doing in the ballroom. So let's dive in so we can get to the end of an era when it comes to Kylie Jenner's love life, I guess.
Oh, who knows? It's the end of an era for now. Like, will they ever get back together? Probably, but not for now.
Wait, I have a conspiracy thing for Anna.
Ooh,
So is this all just a giant PR stunt, or is it real?
Oh, gosh. Oh, it's always so hard to tell because their lives are like a giant PR stunt. I would both believe that the release of the news is strategic, but that she and Travis haven't been together for a bit.
Okay.
I mean, the Travis Scott is coming out with new music this week, so convenient?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, they listened to our podcast and heard that we were saying the season's boring, so that's what's happening.
We need
Thanks, guys, for listening. 5 stars only, guys. 5 stars only.
Oh my god. Yeah.
No, so the news broke Tuesday that they were taking a break, as per TMZ. And the last time they were seen together was August 28th premiere of Travis's Netflix documentary. But the report was saying that they'd been broken up for about 2 months and are now just co-parenting baby Stormy. It's just kind of wild how the timing of this all comes up because if they've been broken up for 2 months, a Playboy interview literally just published 2 weeks ago where they were talking about how much sex they have and how they're so obsessed with one another. And it's like, how long were you guys sitting on that interview, or were they just lying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long it takes for interviews like this to be published, but maybe that was why they waited so long, because they wanted to wait till the story came out and then get all of the press and yay, Kylie's on Playboy, we love it, and then it's oh, devastating breakup. It happens all the time. It's all a PR stunt. That's what I'm saying. They'll be back together soon, and they'll be like, "Oh no, we love each other again. Please buy my next lip kit or whatever."
Well, here's the thing. I hope they do get back together because they have a kid together. So if you want to break up and get back together all the time for a PR stunt, whatever. But when you're dragging in one of the cutest babies, that's when I start to take a little issue with it. So I do hope this is a genuine breakup, but I hope they get back together too because
all
divorce,
for Stormy.
or not divorce, but
I just want Stormy to be happy.
People.
She's my favorite. She's such a cutie.
She is a very cute indeed. I am just looking back at how awkward it must have been for Travis and Kylie to promote that Playboy interview where it's just a bunch of pictures of them making out and half naked when they were already broken up.
Sorry, but we don't like each other anymore like that, or they do. See, it's I don't understand. It's all. I mean, does Kylie even do her own promotions on Instagram? I don't think so. Other than her videos, I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
She has people. She probably didn't even have to. She probably didn't even look at the Playboy article. She was like, "Yeah, I did that. Whatever. I'm a billionaire."
She has people who have people. We're so far down the rabbit hole whenever it comes to actually having her touch her Instagram account, I'm sure.
Yes. And
But there's another layer.
Oh, what's the other layer? What is it?
So Kylie was spotted going to the studio of Tyga, her ex, who
Ugh.
started maybe dating her when she was like 14. That's a whole other podcast. Yikes. So she was spotted going to that studio with a couple friends at like 2 a.m. So everyone was like, ooh, booty call? Like, what's going on? Are they getting back together? It's really late. Like, they were out at the club beforehand. Are they hooking up with Tyga? And so we had like 20 maybe hours of speculation. We were like, oh my God. And then she released a tweet, which is very funny. I have it here. I'll read it to you guys. The internet makes everything 100 times more dramatic than what it really is. There is no 2 a.m. date with Tyga. You see me drop 2 of my friends off at a studio that he happened to be at. Another tweet. Travis and I are on great terms, and our main focus right now is Stormy! Exclamation points. Our friendship and our daughter is priority.
I mean, like, is this the first time that she has, like, actively addressed rumors about her? Like, I feel like they never do that.
Like, this was pretty quick for her, I feel like.
That's because she does not want to be associated with Tyga anymore. She's like, no, please. Like, this was my mistake. Like, TBT when I was 14. Darkness. Never mind.
No, honestly, that's probably it. She was reading that and she's like, wait, he was in that building? Are you kidding me? Like, what are the odds? I don't know, because I don't think she wants to be associated. Yeah.
You know, she's like driving away and she gets that text that he was there. She's just like, oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me.
LA is too small. Unless it happened in New York. In that case, New York is too small.
It was LA, but yeah. I just thought it was really funny that she hadn't addressed the breakup or anything like that. She didn't even address her own pregnancy until like 4 days after she gave birth.
Exactly.
But this one, she's like, no, I'm not hanging out with Tyga. No.
Please, I would like to be excluded from this narrative. No, thank you. Mm-hmm. Well, one narrative that I am interested in is how this is going to affect Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Obviously, like I talk a lot about this show in a negative way, but in reality, I'm obsessed with it, and I am going to bring back my theory that I made a few weeks ago about the future of the show, and in which I was talking about them like keeping Travis and Kylie's engagement a secret so they could reveal it on the show. And I have a theory / fan fiction about what is going to happen now.
Yes.
Okay, because the first one was wrong, so.
Well, I mean, I think yeah, it's probably wrong. Like they probably didn't get it. They didn't get engaged. But what if, you know, they just like I like everything that they've been doing this season. They just like stage the engagement or whatever, and like it's like them in the boat for Kylie's birthday, and like he goes down on one knee, and like they celebrate, and that gives Kris Jenner the opportunity to be like, family is the most important thing, and even though we change, blah blah blah, we all love each other. Fade to black. 3 months later, it's all the headlines. They break up. It's the family hope it's a break. What is going to happen next? And that's the end of the season. Isn't that?
Wait, where did a boat come in?
The yacht from Kylie's birthday.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jose just says the boat. Like we're supposed to know what he's talking about.
I mean, I would
that's
think
where
that
the boat
the
comes
reality
in.
TV expert would remember Kylie Jenner being on a yacht for her birthday.
No, I let that go out of my brain so fast.
Well, bring it back because I am right, and I just wrote the perfect season finale for Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You're welcome.
It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so just like the yacht, I'm going to let this conversation float out of my brain, and we're gonna move on to
Oh my God, this
The
transition.
Masked Singer.
Oh my God.
I love the show so much. I brought it up as my pop culture pick of the week last week, and then I decided that I needed to talk about it for 75 minutes, and then bullied everyone else into watching it because it's so good. For those of the uninitiated, it's celebrities clad in these really elaborate extra costumes. And then they sing for a panel of judges, which is Robin Thicke, Jenny McCarthy, Nicole Scherzinger, and Ken Jeong, who random, but it works. And then they try and guess who the celebrities are based on these really cryptic clues / kind of lies sometimes. But it's the best show on TV. We have already had 2 celebrities unmasked during the premiere, or 3 actually, because of last night's episode.
Yeah.
I just watched it this morning. And so we had Johnny Weir, the figure skater, was the egg, which was devastating for me because I wanted to watch the egg forever because his costume was so disturbing. But he got out first. Yeah. And then we had Ice Cream Cone be unmasked. and that was Ninja, who is apparently a professional video game player. Sorry to this man. Couldn't tell you. Actually saw his face ahead of watching the episode and was still like, this isn't spoiled for me. I don't know that man.
Yeah, sorry to this very rich man. I have questions about what he was doing there altogether. Like, isn't he like one of like the richest people at this point?
Yeah,
like he makes so much money.
Makes a ton of money, tens and tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah,
gaming.
and he's just like sitting on his couch playing video games. Like, why are you signing up to like dress in a weird costume and sing? Like, what's
because it seems like so much fun. I'm actually devastated that you have to be famous first to be on The Masked Singer, because I want to be on The Masked Singer and I'm not famous.
Oh my god. I mean, like, I feel like you can get famous enough. You just have to have like one like big scandal. Like, just do something weird and have it go viral, and then you can be on
I've
The
been
Masked
working on that my entire life and it's never worked.
Well,
I'm just
work harder.
doing weird stuff. I'm doing weird stuff every single day and no one's ever picked it up. And then last night, or 2 nights ago, for those of you who are listening, they unveiled the panda bear, who was Muhammad Ali's daughter.
She was
And
cutie.
I didn't guess that one because it has to do with sports, but that's kind of my blind spot on The Masked Singer. But I have so many theories. Jose, I know you watched Jameson. Did I bully you successfully into watching last night?
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
my
yes, yes.
god.
Yay!
Theories
Okay,
galore.
good. Peer pressure. I have so many theories, mostly about the Black Widow and about the leopard. The flamingo, I feel like, is a YouTuber, so I won't know who they are because that is
Oh
not
my
a realm
god.
that
Oh
I
my
stray
god. I
into.
have theories. I have theories as well for all of these people.
Jose, tell me yours.
But before talking about theories, I have to call out Nicole Scherzinger for a very rude comment she made yesterday during the like after the panda performed, and she was like they were like all debating about who she was, and one person suggested someone like this like famous singer, you know, because like Jenny McCarthy for some reason thinks that all of the A-listers want to be on The Masked Singer. You know,
They
we
should.
Won't,
They
we
should
won't
want
talk
to.
about the delusion of the judges, but
They should want to be on The Masked Singer. It seems fun.
regardless of Anna's opinion, Nicole was just like, no, it can't be that person because that person can actually sing, and everyone was like, ooh, because like the panda did fine. It was just really rude. And,
Okay,
like, it's
here's
not
the
about the
thing.
singing. I mean, it is about the singing, but like, it's not really about the singing. It's about
It's a
the singing.
singing competition.
Oh,
so
but,
it
like,
is
they have
kind
so
of
many
about
people
the
that
singing.
It's like
Sing.
halfway, and then it's about the reveals. I mean, that's
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
the juice is. So
I just
Yeah,
thought
but
that was
I'm just
rude.
saying.
Like, Nicole,
It's rude, but
yeah, and then
come
she
on.
spent the rest of the episode trying to like suck up to the panda, like, Panda, you're doing great, you're beautiful. And then she lost. She was like, I'm so sad about Panda, and I'm just like, no, Nicole, don't be fake. Do you hated Panda? It's fine.
She should have just stood by it and be like, listen, you can't sing. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's not what you are, but you're not good at it, and that's okay. We're judges.
Replace
Judge-
Nicole Scherzinger with Anna Rumor so that we can all stop
Ooh,
talking about
yeah.
The Masked Singer.
yes, that's a great.
Just let
call.
me be on it.
Oh
I
my
literally was
God.
Googling today how to be in the audience of that show, so my love for this show knows no bounds.
But yeah, I guess my biggest theory is, and something that I actually really love about what's happening this season, is that they are having a Cheetah Girls reunion on the show that, you know, they still haven't revealed. But
Maybe.
it's definitely happening because Black Widow is 100% Raven Simone, and
It
the
is.
Flamingo is 100% Adrian. I don't know her last name.
Wow, rude
But-
by Lon.
Yeah, Adrian Bailon. I love her. I love both of them. I'm
Apparently
sorry that I
not.
didn't remember your last name, Adrian. Well, she has like a married name now, so I like didn't want. I don't know.
You're trying to
But
respect
I
her
loved it. I
husband.
recognized their voices immediately because, you know, I was born in the 90s, so of course I know the Cheetah Girls. And if either of them don't win, I'm gonna be really upset. I don't care who any of the other celebrities are. I have my faves.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, very fair. I still think that the Flamingo is like a beauty blogger because her
Okay.
mannerisms were very YouTuber-y.
Yeah, but
and, like,
Adrian is a YouTuber. Do
Oh, does she?
your research, Anna Rumor. Google.
I just found out that you think it's this person. I
Okay,
just
well,
don't care
Google
about
after this.
Flamingo. I'll Google during it, and you'll have to sit here and listen to me type for 5 minutes.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I just want to see the
No.
expression of your face when I realize that I am right.
I'm impressed. And I'm happy that you're watching the show finally, because now I have more than one other person to talk to about.
Bullying.
I agree that Raven is the Black Widow because they had a tarot card and they're an hourglass. She's an actress and the voice is the same totally.
Yeah.
And then my big one that I'm very conflicted about right now is the identity of the leopard.
Yeah.
I at first thought it could be RuPaul because he was saying catch me, like drag race maybe. But the singing voice throws me. But then I realized that whenever you hear RuPaul sing, he's singing in his drag voice. So I don't know what his guy voice sounds like, if it's the same or if it's not. So possibly him, or I heard someone on the internet say maybe Seal.
Oh.
And that voice would match up more, but I don't really know enough about Seal to figure in the clues. And half the time the clues are just kind of like lies. Like LaToya Jackson's once was like that she was a cop. She's not a cop. She played a cop on a show and they allegedly swore her in, but no, they didn't. That's not how the cop works.
Yeah, no, I think that your theories are definitely interesting. And I do remember someone suggesting RuPaul, but you know, one of the things that happened during the episode that I was like shook by it happening on Fox at 7 p.m. The leopard like pinched Nick Cannon's butt at that point, and I was just like, oh, how dare you suggest RuPaul would ever do that on live TV? Well, it's not live TV, but in front of a studio audience. I don't know.
I don't know. RuPaul might get a little cheeky when he's in leopard costume.
But I did love how they kind of like tricked the audience because like the leopard just came out and like they were wearing a dress and like their voice was very like high pitched like when it was like manipulated during the clues part, and then they started singing and it was like a very clear deep voice and like everyone was shook. I was shook. It was great. I loved it. And as much as it pains me to admit this, I am going to agree with Jenny McCarthy. Ugh. God, I can't believe I just said that. Ugh,
anti-vaxxer.
But I am going to agree with her, and I'm going to say that it's Jamie Foxx, you know? Because the voice sounds very similar.
No, that's not what Jamie Foxx's voice sounds like.
The voice sounds similar. I think.
No, it doesn't. No, Jamie Foxx is much less like gravelly. He's got a much more smooth tone.
Yeah, but like he won an Oscar for manipulating his voice. Like he could make any voice he wants. And there's Fox Synergy beat Shazam, so like they just be like, hey, you have to do the Masked Singer because like you're contracted to work for us. It's fine.
What part of people like doing the Masked Singer do you not understand?
No one likes doing the Masked Singer. I refuse to accept that as fact.
I'm ending this segment before I end my friendship with Jose over his clear slander of the greatest show, The Masked Singer. We're gonna take a break. When we get back, we're gonna talk about Dancing with the Stars and then the end of an era, a very short era, when it came to Tyler Cameron and Gigi Hadid maybe dating. I don't know. So we'll see when we get back. Okay, welcome back, guys. We are going from the stage of The Masked Singer to the ballroom of Dancing with the Stars. And oh my God, it seems like every single week something absolutely wild happens on the show. And I would like to applaud the producers for just, I guess, injuring everyone because Ray Lewis is out, guys.
Yes, we love injuries, I guess, apparently.
What is this, like 2 and 3 weeks?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I feel like every time you introduce the Dancing with the Stars segment, you have to do it in the accent of the announcer because like his voice is so fascinating. It's my favorite part of the show.
Yes.
I actually can do a really good impression of him just saying the words Carrie Ann Inaba.
Do it. Yes.
Okay. Carrie Ann Inaba.
Oh, I love it. It's my favorite. Oh.
It's so good. It's the only impression I have, but it's that one.
Oh, it's amazing.
So other than that one, Ray Lewis is out. He hurt his foot again, and so Cheryl Burke, who's his pro partner, had to dance with Rashad. Last name Jennings? I'm not sure. He's a sports person, so that's a blind spot for me. He won the past season, so they brought him on to dance with Cheryl, so they didn't just huck her to the curb. But Ray didn't even dance his last dance, so he is out. And then Christy Brinkley is out because she injured her arm.
She
and
definitely injured her arm.
She had the pictures.
She showed the
The
X-rays.
pictures
Anna.
are there. There is proof.
We are
Conspiracy theory does not
grouping
exist.
against you. We are canceling your.
Wait a
conspiracy
second.
theory.
Are you thinking that those might be fake or doctored photos or something?
Oh my God, we are
course
not
I'm
accusing
thinking
you of
that.
forging X-rays on this podcast.
It's not forging. You don't have to forge them. They're not legal documents. You can just fake them.
God, that is awful.
I'm just saying. She's protesting a little too much about like 2 people saying that it's a fake injury, and she's very upset about it, which makes me think that it's definitely a fake injury and that we're onto it.
Oh my God.
The photos were like suspiciously from literally every angle. So
Oh my God, all of you people are awful.
I think we just like switched teams and we're now we're going against Jose with the conspiracy theory.
I'm upset.
I'm just saying, she cried whenever they accused her of maybe faking it, and I know that when I want to get out of something like a speeding ticket, I cry because people stop bugging you when you cry.
That is the silliest thing I've ever heard. Let's.
Is it?
I will pivot this conversation to say that my personal favorite on the show right now is Hannah Brown. Completely out of the blue.
Yeah.
I will say I am loving her like personality, like how she's like carrying herself, and like just she dances beautifully, and she's my number 1 pick. I love her. I want to see her happy, and yeah, go Hannah Brown.
Okay, I agree, except for the fact that you are not a huge Bachelor Nation person. You've just recently come into Bachelor Nation. So you haven't watched her on TV for a year and a half, it feels like. I am so sick of her face on my TV. She seems lovely, but she's been on The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, Dancing with the Stars. Hannah, this is all back to back. Girl, take a break. I love you, but I don't want to hear your Roll Tide anymore.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting old.
Yeah. Like
Over saturation.
Well, regardless of that, she is doing great, and
She is doing great.
wins. So, yay, Hannah Brown! Keep appearing on my TV. It'll annoy Anna, so that I guess makes me happy.
I want everything good for her, except for to have to look at her all the time.
Oh my
That's
God!
fine.
So she's
That's how I
definitely
feel
going to
about
be
most
on The Masked
people.
Singer next year just to piss you off. Hey, Hannah, if you're listening to this.
Oh my gosh, she can sing "Roses" by Outkast. Okay, that's my suggestion.
Oh my God! Yeah, I have one more bone to pick with Dancing with the Stars.
Wait, we have to talk about Hannah's showmance with Alan. That's not a showmance,
right,
real quick.
I forgot.
Because they are both 2 young, hot people and are kind of flirty with one another. I don't know. They're young and hot. They should be flirty with everyone. Good for them. People have been assuming that they're in a showmance, and they have come out time and time again now on the show to say that she is not looking for love. She is just looking for that mirror ball. So
Yes.
everyone, leave Hannah alone, except for the fact that she'll be on another show in like 3 months, I'm sure, and then she doesn't want you to leave her alone. So I just wanted to clear that up, though, because I think the other week that I was saying that I think her and Alan were maybe getting a little flirty, but no, that's just me hoping for the best for her.
Oh, we wish her well. She doesn't need a man, and I just feel like Alan has chemistry with literally everyone. Like
I think he's just hot.
Like he just kind of like stares at people and smiles, and like they melt. So like good for Hannah for like clarifying instead of just being like, yeah, sure, keep the rumors alive. Like no, she's like, I do not. No, thank you. Pass the page.
We'll see.
But yeah.
But you were going to talk about Lauren Elena, right?
Yes. I have a bone to pick with Lauren Elena because, she is doing so well. Like, first of all, I want to say that she's also one of the celebrities that has really impressed me this season with her dancing and everything. But I am mad at her because every time she's done with a dance, she's like, oh my God, I hope my dad didn't see this. And I'm just like, are you like, why? And finally, Erin Andrews was like, so why do you keep saying like that you hope your dad isn't watching the show? And she's like, well, I'm like a good, shy Christian girl. And like, I'm putting my hood in a car. I'm putting my foot on the hood of a car. Like, I just like, I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, are you serious? Like, don't feel shame because you're striding your stuff on the stage. Like, you're doing great. Like, so many people have other reasons for their parents to be ashamed of them. Being a successful dancer on a television show is not one of them. Like,
Also, the expression of her sexuality is so incredibly tame. It's ABC during prime time hours.
It's a PG show. I think she's good.
It was movie night. Like, they also danced to like the song from Bridesmaids. Like, they did like A Star Is Born. Like, I'm doing a lot of R-rated movies, but like, my point is,
Yeah.
it's very
Not proving the case very
my
well.
point is, it's like vanilla ice cream on TV, and like, you're doing fine. So let your dad be proud of you, and if he's giving you any grief, like, just tell him to tweet at me or something. Like, I'll tell him to get over it. I'm team
Yeah,
Elena.
because it is really, really tame. So if she ever wants to do anything, I don't know what's going to happen when she wants to wear like a tank top during the summer. Like, sorry, Lauren. I don't know. You should probably get over it, honey. And I did an interview with Jenna Johnson, who's paired with Queer Eye's Karamo Brown earlier this week. And we were talking about how, they've changed up the scoring a little bit this season to make it more difficult in the beginning.
Being so strict, but I'm kind of loving it. But yeah.
Well, it's good because beforehand we were getting perfect scores maybe 3 weeks in, and that's just not fun to watch because you don't get to see anyone improve from that point on. So they told people ahead of time that they were going to do lower scoring in the beginning, but people were really surprised to see how seriously they've taken that. And Jenna was talking about how for their jive to Still Standing from Rocket Man, they got a 16 out of 30. And I don't know. I don't know anything about dance, but I thought it was pretty good. And she was thinking that they definitely did not deserve the 2 5s that they got from Carrie Ann and Len. I know. Isn't that harsh?
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. Karamo does not deserve this.
No, and well, she was saying that she felt maybe that he was being judged a little tougher than the rest of the contestants because maybe they see some kind of potential in him, and that in order to let that potential shine, we just need to keep them around for more weeks. So I am fully Team Geronimo now because they, I don't know, I think they have a lot of potential. She said that Karamo is just as charismatic and adorable and wonderful as he is on Queer Eye. So now I'm 100% rooting for them.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like they still have a good few weeks left before they are in the thread of going home. I mean, like, so many other people have much lower scores than them.
Let's move on to the end of the relationship between Tyler Cameron and Gigi Hadid.
Oh my God, rip.
So they got together right after Tyler finished kind of wooing Hannah, speaking of Hannah,
Literally
on The Bachelorette. Oh my, well, two nights after. 2 nights after he was spotted leaving Hannah's house, he was spotted out and about with Gigi Hadid. He's been the hot topic ever since her season because Hannah picked Jed and Jed sucked. And then Tyler came in and was, beautiful and heartbroken because he didn't get to propose to her. And apparently Gigi liked what she saw. So they were stepping out. It was kind of an interesting pairing. It was really the first A-list Bachelor couple. I know we've got Wells Adams and Sarah Hyland. They're pretty A-listy, but like Gigi Hadid is a whole entity. She's a supermodel.
Yeah.
So having a supermodel date a Bachelorette contestant was so massive.
Yeah,
Just the other week.
Yeah, she even took Tyler to her grandma's funeral, right? Like, they were
In the Netherlands.
heavy for a while.
Dang, that's intense.
Yeah.
Like,
But now it's all over.
Yeah.
Now.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Well, just the other week, Tyler gave an interview where he said that they're just friends, and everyone was like,
Oh my God.
sure. We've seen pictures of you guys out and about, and the pictures of him sleeping in her car in New York City, which is so funny. Google them, guys. They're so funny. But ET just reported today that they are donezo for good. So apparently they might just be friends.
how long were they
now.
even together?
Oh,
or
gosh. Like
Kind
a
of
month.
together, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I guess. It's
Month
been
or
a
two?
couple-
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been like a couple months or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But it's just wild. He kind of hinted at it last night or Wednesday night for people listening, during Watch What Happens Live when he said that he may be single and is looking to date a normal girl.
Ugh.
So E.T. swooped in on that and got the confirmation. I'm just saying, I know several normal girls who would jump to go out with Tyler, so he will have absolutely no trouble doing that.
Ugh, whatever. Like, he's just trying to boost his Instagram number so he can keep like showing us like how he gets his like facial cleansers on his Instagram story. It's like, ugh, like look at how my pores are ugly, guys. Like, I can't. He
All
is
this
in
tells
that
me
stage.
is that you follow him on Instagram.
He is in that. Well, of course, I follow him on Instagram. It's my job. But
I have a
he is
burner
in that
account.
He is in that stage of like the post-bachelor fame where they already picked the next bachelor, so all of like the potential candidates are just like struggling to like hold on to their fame, and like Tyler doesn't have to work that hard because he's like a model and he's like, you know, he looks like he looks like. But now he's just like talking about like weird things to make headlines and like wearing that weird like middle part hair that he's like, oh, this is the new fashion. I'm just like, you look like
Jose is really hung up on the middle part hair that he wore in one Instagram that I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a
oh
joke.
my
but
god,
Jose
he
hates
just
it.
posted a photo on Thursday. Like,
That's what I'm talking about.
there have been other photos as well. I don't care.
Jose hates his hair. He hates it. Tyler, change your hair. Jose hates it.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Maybe that's why Gigi broke up with him, is because of the hair.
And because of the stories that are going down right now, just saying.
Well, one thing I was thinking about is, so Gigi broke up with Tyler, or maybe Tyler broke up with Gigi. Yeah, okay.
The delusion.
Exactly. But I was thinking that all these celebrities, like Demi Lovato is apparently going on dates with Mike Johnson, who I have a deep affection for, but it is turning against him.
Yeah, I'm also mad at Mike.
Well, they're dating these guys who are tangentially famous because they see them on these shows where they're being very romantic. And then you have kind of the celebrity dating someone who really wants to be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Awkwardness of it.
Yep.
I feel like celebrities can date normal people who don't want to be famous, but celebrities can't date people who really want to be famous but aren't famous, because Mike is coming out with these stories talking about how Demi's a good kisser, and Tyler's talking about, oh yeah, well Gigi is like sweet, and like posting all this stuff to his pages. They're too thirsty to date a real celebrity.
Yes, the thirst. I just like, I can't. It upsets me. It really does. Especially with Mike. Well, Tyler in general upsets me, but the Mike and Demi Lovato story is also very rude because like Demi is like trying to be like private, and she's like trying to be like a person, and she's already constantly like being looked at and like being judged for literally everything she does, and now Mike is gonna be like, oh, let me tell you if she's a good kisser or not. Ooh, no. Go back.
What
to
a horrifying
I'm
story. Why would you tell someone that? If
Yeah.
someone asks, are they a good kisser? The answer is, I'm not telling you. Not, yes, they're awesome. Are you kidding me? That's so skeezy, Mike. I love you. Why are you doing this to me? And Demi. Mostly Demi, but maybe a little bit me.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. They're canceled. Too much thirst. Goodbye.
It's too much thirst. Sorry, guys. That's what happens when you put a normie on TV and then they get just DMs for a million years about how wonderful they are. They start to believe that they're really wonderful. And no one's that special, guys. We're all the same.
Oh my gosh.
On that heartwarming note, let's go to our pop culture picks of the week, the things that we have been obsessed about. I can go first since there was a qualm last week that I didn't go
Anna Rumor
first.
should go first.
Okay.
I allow that.
Okay, so my pop culture pick of the week is The Real Housewives of Dallas. We haven't really talked that much about it this season because it's kind of a lesser Housewives. You know, it's not as popular as Beverly Hills and OC for some reason. They both suck. And
No shade,
they're
Dallas.
giving us nothing. No, I'm fully shading them. Give me something more.
Ooh.
Dallas is delivering already this season. Leanne Locken is seriously unhinged in a way that makes her kind of delightful to watch on TV. Stephanie Hallman is an actual human being angel. I am obsessed with her. She's delightful. I want to be her friend. And then Brandy makes me laugh every single time. She's so funny. We brought on a new housewife. She's killing it. We're in Mexico. We were in a mud hut last night, rubbing mud on our faces and fighting about how we don't like each other, or we do like each other, how we understand each other. Someone asked another person in all seriousness if they knew when the last time they had gotten their period was, because they said that they were their friend and they would know that if they were their friend. It is such a good show. If you're not watching Dallas, guys, you're missing out. So please tune in. Real Housewives of Dallas. It's on Wednesdays on Bravo.
Anna's not gonna stop until I watch like every Housewives. Like it's just like it's awful. Like what
It's
are you, what are you
good. You
doing
gotta
to
watch
me?
'em.
What are you doing
I'm
to me?
sorry. I'm just trying to rope you in.
Ugh. Jameson, what is your pop culture pick?
Oh, mine is The Masked Singer. So I'm a newcomer to this season, to the show, and
Yeah.
it just fuels the inner conspiracy theorist in me. And it
Yes.
fuels our conspiracy theories for this show. And
Yes.
the reveals are amazing. And I'm starting to agree with you, Anna, that this is the
Yes.
best show ever. So
Like,
Yay!
Converted.
like,
Now
I'm
you
sorry.
now you understand why my brain is so warped into conspiracy theories all the time. It's because I watched The Masked Singer. You're gonna be
I
just
know.
like a
It supports it 100%. It's crazy.
Ugh, the Masked Singer, it exists. It's fine. Whatever.
wow.
Vote
Okay.
for Raven, aka the Black Widow.
We don't get to vote for anyone, Jose.
Ugh, see,
already
like,
happened.
That's another reason the show is dumb. Like, how dare you not let like the audience, like the real like viewers vote? It's fine. Whatever.
That's why I want to be in the audience, Jose. This is like all
the
a
fake
big
audience
part of
that
my
doesn't
life
actually
goals.
exist.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a weird conspiracy theory.
I won't go.
That's all green screen. Those people aren't real. Okay, what's your pick?
My pop culture pick of the week goes to up and coming pop star Kim Petras for inventing Halloween. On October 1st, she released her new album, Turn Off the Lights, and it's amazing. It's all full of spooky, dancey songs to get us started for the Halloween season. It's amazing. I'm such a stan. I want everyone to know who she is. So go check it out. If you like Halloween, if you like pop music, if you like anything, go listen. Thank you.
Well, I love Halloween, and I love pop music because I
Yes, you'll love
listen
it.
to Carly Rae Jepsen in my dungeon all day. So,
Yes. Yes. And
So I
like
think I will check her
your
out.
dungeon Halloween music, it works. Do it.
perfect. All right, guys. Well, you've got your marching orders to go watch Dallas, The Masked Singer, and listen to Kim Petras in your dungeon. If you actually have a dungeon, please
Don't tell us.
call 911. Don't tell us. We don't want to be implicated. That is something that is like so far beyond our pay grade. So in addition to that, you got to follow us at popculture.com. We've got all the latest on all the news, so you don't have to wait every week to hear it from us. And then you can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Anna Rumor.
I'm at J.A. Bastidas.
And I'm at Jameson G. Brown.
Cool. Go on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you listen to your podcasts. We're everywhere. And give us a nice rating because you like us and we like you so much. And then subscribe so you don't miss an episode, guys. Because come on, what would you do if you didn't get to hear us talk about The Masked Singer? So thank you for joining us. And we will see you later. Happy spooky Halloween, kind of. Not yet.